want to just get started?
Yeah.
This is a podcast where Brett and I, we find some topics that are, life-threatening, not so life-threatening, probably not so life-threatening, and we just talk about them. We have a great time.
It's a good time.
All right, who wants to do the first topic?
Well, I have 40...
I have significantly less topics than you.
He has 5 topics, but they're probably topics. I have actually 41 questions, but we're not going to use them all because, number 5 is, how is she a rebel?
She might be.
How is she a rebel?
Well, I think she's a rebel. Because last time I checked, she was snooping around the house, trying to find...
No.
Yeah. She was snooping around the house, trying to find out where Dad is. But then when she... This is a good one. But then...
Why are you laughing?
Because when she found Dad, he had slit his wrists.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's why she's a rebel.
Well.
So we'll go for a couple of your questions.
Alright.
And then we'll do 2 or 3 of yours, and then we'll do one of mine. Yeah.
Post in the comments if you agree that Stacy's mom is Jesse's girl. Yeah.
So we got it going on.
First time any of you broke the law. This goes from in and out of being a personal question to a group question. But
Okay. So I'll just answer these.
First time you ever broke the law.
First time I ever broke the law.
Like Skittles.
Well, it wasn't me personally, but our family used to rent movies from Blockbuster and download them, on other discs. But I think that was the only time.
Ugh. Really?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do first time I broke the law because that was quite a while
How about
ago.
the first time you enforced the law?
But,
Wait, I'm sorry.
no.
These are green apple Skittles.
The first time I broke the law significantly.
Mm-hmm.
I
You went 26 in a 25 zone?
went 6 and a 5.
You cannot open this because they come in the
What happened was I was gonna go to a football game with some of my friends, 4 of them.
Yeah.
And we had 2 different cars, and I was following them. Wow.
I was following them! Kill him!
Well,
Go on.
sorry, I'm sick. And they went through a yellow light. I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
They got lost. They were going to a Richmond game.
Mm-hmm.
I ended up in St. Clair.
Mm-hmm.
I was coming back, and I was talking with them on the phone, and we were going to pass each other, and when we did, they were going to stop, turn around, and I was going to follow them again. Well, I was talking on the phone, looking for them, because we were getting really, we were a road or 2 away from, zipping past each other.
Yeah.
And these bright red and blue lights in my light, or my mirror. I go, wow, that's bright. Who
Who thinks it's got red and blue lights?
I didn't initially go, red and blue. I just went, it's bright. What? Oh, alright. So, he pulled over. He's like, no, faster going. I said, yeah, 65. He's like, nope, 71. He's like, do you know what the speed limit is? I'm like, 55?
20.
50. So I was going 21 over. I didn't get a ticket, though, because they knew my family. And they was like, who's your father? I'm like, Wade Gracie. Well,
Wade!
no.
We got him in the back of the
Oh,
truck!
could you imagine? Stan's back there. Stan. Yeah, he's my stepdad. He's black.
Yeah, he's amazing. I love
Yeah.
Stan.
Yeah, he was like, oh, well, me and your dad go way back. We used to play football together. I'm like, oh, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
So, I just had to call Dad and tell him before the cop did.
That's good.
So, yeah.
So, let's bring out one of my topics.
Alright.
My topics aren't necessarily questions. They're games.
Oh.
Kind of. This first game is, Urban Dictionary.
Yeah.
Urban Dictionary
No.
is a website where it's slang, I guess.
Yeah.
And I bought in a couple questions from things from Urban Dictionary. These are just the words. I already know what the definition is. And I want to see if you can guess what the definition is just on the word alone.
Alright.
The first word is pweeting. Pweeting. Pweeting.
Shaving your pubes?
No.
Like for a vagina? Pussy weeding?
No.
Am I close?
Brett, how do you spell weed?
W-E-E-D?
Not Pweeting.
Oh,
With a
Pweeting?
T. Pweeting.
Sorry, I heard PW and I kind of tuned you out.
Thanks, Brian.
Um,
So I was good for a conversational podcast.
yeah,
Tune each other out. I keep going Pweeting.
Pweeting.
Mm-hmm.
We kind of put a D in it. Pweeting.
Mhm.
I have no idea. I've never heard of something like that.
Got shot. Other than, pussy weeding.
Treating your pussy with weed. Smoking weed through your vagina. How'd I do?
You're actually really close.
Probably not.
No, you weren't. Pweeting is the act.
With a T.
Pweeting is the act of using Twitter, i.e. tweeting, while using the bathroom. Either peeing, tweeting, or pooping, tweeting.
Oh. That's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah, you're kind of stupid. Okay. So, you want to do some
How
more?
dare you?
Yeah, you want to do some more of your topics?
You had like 5 of them on there. Why are we only doing one word?
Oh, it was only one. I had 2 words, but I'm going to save the other one for later. Or do you
Right.
want to do the other one now?
No, I'll give you something else to talk about. I don't want to do all 41.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we'll come back if we need time. But
Pick your best.
what surprising skills does... Because like this one says specifically, what surprising skills does she have? I think this is a guy asking a girl. Now that I'm thinking about it, so I'm just gonna make them about you or us. Really.
So what surprising skills does she have?
Yeah. What skills does she have?
Well,
Your vagina.
I can put my foot behind my head.
Can you really?
Yeah.
Still today?
Yeah, you want to see?
Yeah. I'll make room. No, oh, come on now. I got excited. You do need a space heater down here. And this time plug it in.
We had a dehumidifier.
What's the difference?
It gets humid and cold. And so when we dehumidify it, it takes all the cold water and the air out. But here it's really humid, cold. So I can solve Rubik's Cube while hopping on a pogo stick.
Blindfolded.
Yeah, sometimes blindfolded. It can actually reveal a secret to you.
Mm.
First time on the podcast revealing a secret.
You could see through it.
So, in 7th grade, I did the talent show.
Was it 7th grade?
It was 7th grade.
That was a while ago.
Because 6th grade...
I'm 3.
Because in 6th grade, I did the Rubik's Cube pogo stick without a blindfold.
Right.
So 7th grade, I was like, dude, I gotta step my game up. And so I had a blindfold. And the blindfold was totally legitimate. It was a great blindfold. Dollar store blindfold. Perfect. But,
You could see from down here, couldn't you?
yeah. I was still wearing the blindfold. So it's still classified as blindfolded. Still lost, though.
You know, this isn't that comfortable, like this, because I don't have great knees, because I'm grown. Since I'm grew so
Grown.
fast.
Mhm.
I think it's grew, not grown.
I grown so fast.
I'd be groaning. But this is not that bad. So, amazing skill, or surprising skill that I have. I don't really have like a amazing skill.
Alright, fantastic. Alright, let's
At
go to the next
anything.
topic. Okay, so I want to bring in my topic.
I'm good at making an argument for anything, no matter how stupid.
Okay, do you want
Let's
to
talk
tell
about
the
this.
story?
Yes.
Okay.
Start. You tell it, because I'd mess it up.
What was it? People?
Which one? Carrots.
Yeah, carrots. Okay, so
Carrots are animals.
so last year, we were in 10th grade, and Brent comes
Wait,
up to me.
Did you say 2 years ago now? Almost?
Yeah, technically 2 years. Almost 2 years ago.
We're
My buddy-
seniors
My
now.
buddy Brent comes up to me, and he says to me, "You know what?
Why do I...
You know what? Kids.
When we grow up...
He comes up to me and says, "You know what? I've been thinking. Carrots are people." And I was like, No, I'm pretty sure they're vegetables.
No, we're people.
I don't even remember what your argument was.
Alright.
But you were arguing for like months upon months.
No, I said they were animals. Because
Animals.
I'm like, how could you prove... Or what makes an animal and a plant a plant?
Living and breathing, filled with blood.
Now, plants live
Yeah.
and they breathe.
Mhm.
Air not the same way.
Mhm.
But then the argument was, well, what about a Venus flytrap? Is that an animal? because it's like eats actual flies and such.
You know,
And then it ended up becoming about Carrot Top and
Yeah, we went to our science teacher,
Mr. Rathje.
and he says to us, and so I talked to him and I was like, okay, Mr. Rathje, carrots are not animals, correct? And he was like, yes. And so I say, okay, can I get that in writing? Can I get you to write that down for me? And so he writes down, carrots are not animals. However, Carrot Top is an animal. Which,
But this wasn't like a day's worth of arguing. This was like weeks of arguing.
It's the only thing that we would talk about. It got to the point where I would avoid talking to you. Because I knew you were only going to talk about freaking carrots.
But no matter how valid, I was good at coming up with a reason to make your point
I'm
wrong.
not going to fault you on that.
Alright.
So let's get to the next topic. I want to bring in my topic.
Alright, I'm just gonna pick another.
Because my topic is very passionate to me. And Brent, I'm not going to tell you what my topic is. I'm going to tell you a story.
Oh.
It's a hypothetical story. So I
Not a good question.
Brent, I Justin,
What?
I Justin,
Okay.
want to invite my friend Brent, my girlfriend Jillian, and 3 other people
Right.
to a party that I'm having on Saturday
What kind
night.
of party?
A party.
Okay.
Like a get together.
Okay.
5 people.
Powwow.
Yeah, powwow. And so I want to alert them all. And so what do? I send a text out to all of them. But I don't send them each an individual text.
Group message?
I send them a group message. And I say, hey, what are you guys doing on Saturday? Do you want to hang out? And I get 3 no's. 1, yes, I will definitely be there. And 1 who's like, oh, really? I don't know. Can I? What's going on? And so I reply, well, we're going to hang out for a few hours. We're going to play video games. We're going to watch a movie. And not only do they get it, but everyone else gets it.
Right.
Everybody who does not care.
Right. Whoever's not going, no matter what.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe I can get a ride. Can you get a ride? Oh, no, let me ask. Oh, okay, that's fine. Everyone's getting these.
Right.
But they don't care.
Right.
And so they turn off their phone because they don't care.
Right.
And then
Airplane mode.
And then Justin says, you know what? Party's canceled. No one can make it. They don't get it. They show up on Saturday night. Justin's sitting alone in his underwear playing video games. Who knows? My topic is a problem. And it may or not be the biggest problem in the universe.
It's close.
I looked online at the Biggest Problem in the Universe podcast site. Group messages is not on that list yet.
Really?
Yeah, I looked.
Why?
Because group messaging is the biggest problem in the universe. Not hunger, not Slack.
Well, isn't, like, you can group message on... I don't know if this is correct,
how about
but,
this?
like, on an iPhone, isn't there a certain thing you can group message with and then leave?
Yes. But,
I do not have that.
how about this?
I have a Droid.
Group messaging
Not a Droid, but
across different devices.
Android.
Because
Yeah.
if everybody in the group message has an iPhone, it goes into iMessage.
Yep.
It's a group iMessage and it's amazing and you can leave.
Yep.
You can see who's saying exactly what at what time.
And there's also a Facebook Messenger thing,
Yeah.
which I have. You can,
Mhm.
people, that's how, like, there's like 12 people messaging. I was like, I'm really sick of getting these, and I kind of played around with them a minute, and they're like,
Yeah.
oh, I can leave.
Yeah,
Well,
that's different.
Sweet.
But if you group message,
Just
and
regular messaging.
20 people have an iPhone, and that one person has an Android,
Me.
it goes into individual texts.
Yep.
And it's the worst thing ever.
Yes.
Because, okay, ready? I'm going to read you. I was in a group message the other day.
Was it text?
Yes, it was a group text message. And I'm going to read you one of the things that I was in.
See, I always delete mine after that, because, like, I just...
Okay, this was the initial text. If anyone wants to come to my house around 7 tonight and hang out and play games and whatnot, you're all invited. If I forgot somebody, let me know. Please bring whatever, board games. Bring a jacket, it might get cold.
Like, no.
This is the next 8 texts. Did that send right to anyone? Can you come? Until when? Can you try when you get out of work, whatever that is? Can you get a ride? Can someone else give you a ride? Okay, sorry. We can help you study. Winky face. Sure.
You're not getting the messages that are sent to her?
I am getting the messages that are sent to her, but they're under different people's names.
Oh.
And I'm going to tell you why group messaging is the biggest problem in the universe. Because it discourages interaction. If you're in a group message, you don't want to talk to anybody there. You
True.
completely remove yourself from the conversation, which
Yeah.
then gives you less friends. If you have less friends, you have less of an opportunity to meet people.
If you have less friends, you're like us.
Yeah, if you have less friends, you never find your soulmate, you never get married, you never repopulate. Eventually, with enough and enough group messages, the world is going to just lose everybody.